Hello, hello, hello. Welcome once again. It's been more than a year, going to 2 years now since the Roxor hit the American market. We just want to see how the prices for a highly spec'd Roxor evolves over time. So we head over to the Roxor homepage and then we enter the Roxor configurator. So what this does is it's gonna take a few seconds there, and it will give you a blank sheet which you can use to start doing your Roxor build. So, without further ado, let's bring up our base Roxor. You can see at the top of your screen, you have the price, which is $15,999 for a base Roxor, bare bones Roxor. No additional decals, no side rear view mirror, nothing. Just a base Roxor with the steel wheels. No winch, no soft top, nothing. So there you have the different color options. If you hover over the color, like right there, you'd see the name of the color would actually show up. I actually saw one of these with the rocks liner, I will call it, color. It looked really good. It's in one of my videos that shows the DFK hat caps. And let's choose that option, and you see our price jumps up already to 17,600 plus dollars. Next, we go to different kind of decals, lettering, but some of these are not available because we already choose that color scheme. So there we just play with the different color options, and you would see the price changing as you move around with the configuration. So we settle with that black color, and then the wheeled wells also have an option where you can choose to have it either with the same color as the body, or you can have the rocks liner in the wheel wells. Rocks liner, idea being behind it is that it's more durable and can take beating from rocks as you travel down the road. We're now at about 19,300, and for the grill, you can have the matte black or the body color, or you can have one with the real tree decal or mossy oak decal. So we'll take one with the real tree decal, and it pushes up the price to 19,500. For the powertrain, you have two powertrains. Of course, you have the manual and the diesel automatic transmission, which was introduced this in 2019, mid 2019. It's a really good powertrain, very robust transmission that's proven. So if we take the diesel transmission option, you see our price jumps up to $22,500. For the shocks, we have just one option, the standard shocks. There's the upgraded shocks that you can get from the Roxor store, but it doesn't show up here in this configurator. For the wheels, you can choose if you want a steel wheel or the aluminum wheel. And the steel wheel, you can also choose the color. So if we go with the steel or aluminum wheel, it's pretty much the same price. It doesn't really cost a huge change. So we'll take the steel wheel with the sand color. Next, we go to the tires. This is where you could have 4 different options, and the price can actually be substantially increased depending on what you choose for your tires. So if we go with the BF Goodrich tires, we're bumped up to $23,500. And then for the spare tire, you have all these various options. You can make a whole combination of the different kinds of tires that you want. The EFX tires are actually low pressure tires. I think some parks would not allow you, and trails would not allow you if you have, I think, more than like 20 psi in your tires. So the EFX tires, you can actually add them up to maybe below 20 psi, and you'll be able to ride those trails. So we'll take the aluminum wheel with the BF Goodrich tire, and that pushes us up to $24,100. For the tracks, well, for now we're gonna leave those off because, of course, we could be somewhere in Arizona. We don't really need the tracks for now. So far, our Roxor, it still looks very much basic, but if we put on the tracks, it really looks like it's ready for winter. It's ready to go to Alaska, Canada, somewhere really cold, Michigan maybe. And you see the price jumps up to $41,300. So we'll leave that off for now. Move next to the front bumper. So you have two different types of bumpers you can get. You have the standard bumper, then you have the up level bumper. That's the short one. Uh, the regular up level, then you have the short one. See how they look? You have a difference there. So we take a standard up level bumper, it pushes us up to 24,000, and then we add the winch. You have the 8,000 pound, 8,000 I believe, winch, good for 8,000 pounds from the factory, which will push us up to about 25,500. And then the up level bumper can have a stinger bar installed. So we add the stinger bar. Most of these Roxors are workhorses actually. So if we buy a Roxor, let's assume we're living somewhere cold, we have a lot of snow to push off our driveway. We'll just go ahead and take the KFI kit, which the dealer is gonna install for us. And now we're looking at about $27,000 already. Now, if we are gonna be pushing snow with this thing, we'll need some kind of protection, right? So let's see if we add a windshield with wipers. We're now looking at about $28,000. But you can deselect that and then just go with a full hard cab with AC. That way we're covered in summer, and then we also got the heat, which will cover us in winter. So that now makes your Roxor really usable, and we're looking at about $37,000 for your Roxor specced like that. $37,000. The hard cap comes with doors, so we're not gonna choose any doors here. But if we were to choose the hard doors, I think they're about $700. But the hard cap comes with doors, so we don't need to choose that. They have a 4-seat rollover protection system, so we'll just go with the 4-seat rollover protection system. That way we can put a bench seat in the back, and the kids or your buddies can sit in the back in summer and go for a ride with you. So let's go with that. So we're looking now at about $38,428 before taxes. They have these new accessories, the seat covers, pretty nice. I really like I believe they have one that's a Carhartt. I really love those ones. But they're all about the same price. So we'll just take one of those. Especially the headrest, they have the Roxor, it's inscribed on them, Roxor. They look really cool, as you can see through the windshield. Then of course we will have a front facing rear seat. If they're dealer installed, they usually come with seat belt, and they're very securely attached to the body of the Roxor. So we're looking now still at about $39,000 if you have your Roxor configured like this. Pretty cool, huh? You have heat for winter, you have AC, for summer, and the AC is a rooftop system. The cab manufactured by Curtis in the United States. For the center console, we can't take the upgraded manual console because we have the automatic transmission. The Auto Tranny Roxors come with the upgraded center console. So let's take a look inside. I think, yeah, they come with the upgraded console. If we had a manual transmission, then we would upgrade that. It's about $150 for that console. For heat and AC, it comes with the hard cab, so we don't have to worry about that. We don't choose anything. I believe the heat comes with it already, the heat with defrost. I am making an assumption here because I know the heater usually it's installed underneath the dash, and then you also have the defrost vent which you can attach to the heater. So I think the rooftop might provide some heat, but not the kind of heat that would defrost your windshield. So let's select the heater there, full hard cap heat, and we're now looking at about $40,000. And then when we add a light bar and the MTX Bluetooth sound, we're looking at about $41,000 from the factory. Fully loaded Roxor. Beautiful, beautiful piece of machinery. Mirrors, I believe they come with the hard cab. The ropes handles, which you use to grab to jump into the cab. They might not come with the hard cap, so you add those on the rollover protection system on each side. It's just about $40 for those. The grips is from Colpin, which you can use to hold your shovel or your pickaxe, and you attach that to the rollover protection system. Add a pair of those. Side steps, they're about less than $50, and I believe most dealers now to just throw that into the deal. So let's add the side steps. And if we are going to be moving some snow with this, we don't want to get stuck. So we're looking now at the front locking hubs. If we're driving on the road, we want to get some good mileage during the summertime, we can unlock the front hubs. That way they're just coasting. We installed I prefer the one locking hubs, and we're now looking at about $42,300. And then you have the differential locks. Couple of products on the market. The most highly recommended one and also the more expensive one is the aux lockers. So we put one up front and we put one also in the rear. We're now looking at about $46,000 for your Roxor, and this machine will be just a beast, able to get out of situations where normal four-wheel drive vehicles will get stuck. For the hitch, we'll go ahead and do that's the new style that they have. The old one was flexing a lot, so I think they got quite a few complaints. Now this one really goes to the boxed frame of the body, attaches there, and it's very, very solid. That's the old style. You put a very serious weight on there, it's gonna twist that bracket that it's attached to. So we'll go with the new style hitch. And now we're looking at about $47,000 for our 2019 Mahindra Roxor, fully loaded. And of course, no Roxor will be complete without a spare tire cover. That also makes a statement. So go ahead, slap on a spare tire cover on there, boom. Don't do anything stupid. Yeah. So in 2019, if you want a fully loaded Mahindra Roxor that you just go to your dealer, you pay for it, and you have a turnkey one-stop shop solution, you're looking at about $47,000 before taxes. Of course, everybody makes their Roxor to according to their taste, according to what they plan on doing with their Roxor. So this is just one big assumption, saying that, hey, I'm going out there and I'm getting the very best from Mahindra Automotive North America. I want to deck out my Roxor, and I want all the options from the factory. You're looking at about $47,000, and that's what your Roxor will look like. If you look at some of the videos from India, you have the Prime Minister, the Indian Prime Minister. He rides behind these Mahindra vehicles. So this could be a good solution for him. You know, you have the cab up front with the bodyguard and the driver, and he stands in the back and waves at the crowds. So that's what it looks like. And if we slap on the tracks on there, we're now looking at about $64,000 if we had to buy the optional tracks. And that will be one heck of a Roxor. Unstoppable and ready for extreme weather conditions. So yeah, I was just playing around and imagined in 2019 what would be the most expensive Roxor you could buy, assuming money was not an issue. And there you have your answer. It will be close to the price of a full-size 1-ton pickup truck. Thanks for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are.